What are some of the tips on how to motivate, inspire and retain casual employees? They often have commitments outside of work that take priority and are usually in the younger age bracket. Well, so we start with Tony?
Sure. Yeah, well, first of all, I think a lot of young people get maligned quite unfairly. I think when you scratch beneath the surface, there's just a wonderful depth of character, which I think is very consistent with what we see in more older people as well. But, certainly I touched on it a little bit during my presentation, is that giving people in the organisation a sense of purpose as to why they come to work, I think is incredibly important. I think it creates a feeling for them of being part of something much bigger than just getting and coming to work and earning some money. I think the second thing is about giving them some skills training or some development approach which is beyond them just being able to do their jobs. And I think that specifically associated with making sure that people don't just feel like widgets in a factory, that you're treating them like human beings and being able to give them something that's beyond just trying to get something out of them. And then thirdly, I think the cultural piece, and it's not just the broad culture, but having young people feel as though they've got a family. We have so many people who work in our restaurants who say, I'd rather be here than I would be at home, because here I'm supported, I feel as though I've got people around me who care about me, people who feel and look after my back, and people who are really, really interested about what I'm doing, and it creates a very strong and powerful working environment.
Rob?
I think we've already said it, the training and development, the inclusion, the opening up the possibility that people do have a career path if they would like to. What you said before is great, giving them skills so that if and when they do leave, they're going to be a better teacher or whatever occupation they enter. In our research, we have seen that makes a difference, and sometimes you end up with these beautifully constructive cultures in organizations where you would not expect it, because the organization emphasizes exactly those kinds of things.
Okay, thank you.
Look, I think it's going back to flexibility. So understanding what is the need for people and how they might, how your workforce actually needs to adapt to that. I mean, we have obviously 24-hour requirements to service our customers. So actually that works perfectly for a whole variety of people, both young and old, in terms of people who are actually still studying, through to people who need flexibility in the workforce because they have young families, or for those who actually have sporting and external commitments, or who have ageing parents that they're wanting to look after. We really look at it through the lens of there's no reason any job can't be flexible. I mean, I work from home one day a week so that I can actually really model that and role model that so that others in the organisation can see that too can work.
Outstanding. Now imagine you don't have casuals, but you've certainly got a lot of young people by the looks of the pictures.
Yeah, we also have quite a number of casuals who would work in customer service and some of the operational functions within trading. I think the really key thing to it is to make them feel included and to give them a role within the organisation. Our customer service function would be the custodians of the customer within SportsBet, and we would give them quite high profile in terms of the initiatives they roll out, the changes they make to the product. We would share, really good, engaging phone calls or emails or stories. And also we've used it as a talent breeding ground, as Rob alluded to. So one of our casual staff recently got onto our Future Leaders program, and those kind of examples and the number of people we're transferring out of customer service into other areas in the business. And I think it's absolutely crucial for the business success to have people who have been close to the customer, so they never forget who we're trying to serve. And in an e-commerce business, it's very easy to forget who your customer is because we never talk to them and we never see them. So that opportunity to work on the shop floor, which is effectively customer service, is very valuable to the company.